tubers, welcome back to another episode of Maxwell Starr's Beer Review. Tonight we're going to take a look at a beer that I picked up in Halifax, Nova Scotia at Premier Wines and Spirits, and one that originates from Saint Jerome outside of Montreal, Quebec. Going to take a look at Ciel's La Paienne. La Paienne is a 5.5% blonde ale, of course from Saint Jerome, Quebec. As usual, usually I review these with Heist Almighty, but he's already had a chance to have this one, and I picked it up pretty cheap, so I'm wanting to. I'll try anything once. Oh, this is a really old bottle. It says it was bottled on June of 2011, so this is a year-old bottle already. I bought it about a year old then. Wow. So this is a year and 2 months. Hopefully it's still okay. It's a blonde ale, so there's a good chance. Ingredients: water, malted barley, wheat, hops, and yeast. It says de couleur pale doré, golden color, pale gold, I think. La Paienne est une bière blanche de fermentation hop. Secondary fermentation, I think. Oh, that could mean it would be good. Still, elle présente the arôme, the malt, the fruits, the fruits et le houblon. So smells of like aromas of malt, fruits, and hops. In the mouth, the flavors balance and dominate with the taste of malts and fresh cereal. Just a guess. A complete par un. I really need to learn more French, but from what I gather, it's supposed to be a fairly malty blonde ale. So let's pop it open and hope that this one's still good. It was bottled 14 months ago. It's a blonde ale from a microbrew. So I'll pour that in here. Yeah, it smells good. Pour that in here into my Sam Adams glass. Didn't really kick up a huge amount of head. I suppose I'm getting a half finger there from the very aggressive pour at the very end. In hopes it might do something. Half finger ahead right now. It is a cloudy golden blonde kind of appearance, maybe slightly orangey in the middle, and I'm also seeing some swirls in the middle from residual yeast that would have been. It literally looks like Stifler's Pale Ale. Ew. Alright, well I hope that's not what's actually in the glass. I think it's just yeast, and probably had a bunch of yeast sediment in the bottom of the bottle. That sort of landed in all at once and just sort of. It's not really thick particulate. You can just see this sort of wispy cloudiness to the center that isn't really mixed in with everything. It's just this weird looking. It looks like some kind of cloudy formation on a partly cloudy day. Neely would know more about that than I would. Anyway, so it looks really nice for a blonde ale. I gotta say, it looks appetizing. I'm not afraid of seeing stuff in my beer, so. But to those people who are, might be a little bit put off of that. Other than that, the beer looks not so much cloudy, but hazy. So let's give it a sniff. Malts and fruits, and I'm thinking more like red fruits, like maybe some white grape, and I'm getting a lot of red apple and a subtle hint of like biscuity bready note. Perhaps more bready than anything else. Ooh. It almost seems like that red fruity note twist has got this slightly smells of alcohol kind of touch to it, but not a very big one. That's a very inviting smell. Wow. Definitely an inviting smell of the beer. It's very like, almost like dragon fruit or red apple. Some touch of grape and a nice bready, biscuity note to the back. You can definitely tell there's a bit of malt to that. And it smells very inviting too. So let's give it a taste. Ooh. Very earthy hop note. Very fruity. It's also very sweet. It's they call it a blonde ale. It's very reminiscent to like the Abbey style blondes that you would get from like Affligem or Left Blonde or something like that. Very reminiscent to one of those. Perhaps not as spicy, but it's still very good. It's almost candy sweet. The sweetness might put off a few people. I can't say I mind it. I'm actually enjoying this. It's medium bodied. The sweetness really kind of adds to the body. And it kind of feels a little sticky going down the back of the throat. Almost like a touch of brown sugar in with that taste. I like it well enough. I don't know if it's quite up to snuff as some of the other beers from Dieu, Ciel, but it's definitely a nice beer. I don't know if I'd drink it again. It almost seems like between that earthy hops, the fig fruity tastes, it almost tastes like I'm tasting a little too much of the alcohol that's in this beer, and yet it's only 5.5%. Who knows? Maybe it got a little stronger since the time that it was sitting on the shelf at Premier. But judging on the fact that it's 5.5%, I say I almost taste too much of it. There's no like warming burn. There's just that little bit of boozy sweetness to it, which kind of mixes in with the rest. I can't hold that against it too much, because I still like it. It's almost got like a little bit of a mild kind of barnyardy taste or something. What am I thinking? The same kind of taste you get out of like a Bière de Garde or a Saison, but not quite that to that extreme. I don't know, it's very nice. I would definitely recommend it to anybody who really wants to try it. It's not absolutely incredible, but it's definitely an easy drinking beer. And for the price that I paid for it over at Premier, it was actually a really nice choice. I'm happy I got the chance to try this one. I think I'm going to finish this review off right now. I definitely recommend trying it. It's not absolutely mind-blowing, but it's certainly worth a try for anybody who's curious. I'm going to give Dieu, Ciel's La Paienne a 3.75 out of 5. That's almost a 4. I like it. Give it a try. But they've definitely got some other great ones out there, like Route de Spice, or get out of here, Fruit Fly, or like Corne de Diablo is another good one. Dernière Volonté, they're really good. La Paienne is a good one to try. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Cheers.